My name is Mia, and I'm 27 now. 3 years ago, I made the naive decision to stay with my parents after college. I had a shiny new computer engineering degree and a high-paying job as a software developer at a tech firm. The salary was great, more than enough for a sleek apartment in the city, but my parents had other ideas. One night in our cluttered dining room, Mom put on her classic worried expression. "Mia, we're struggling," she said, twisting a napkin. "The house payments are drowning us. Your dad's income isn't cutting it anymore." Dad chimed in, looking weary. "If you could stay here and chip in just for a bit, it'd mean the world. Family sticks together, right?" They asked for $1,200 a month toward the mortgage. It seemed fair. I'd save on rent, eat Mom's home-cooked meals, and help my family. My younger siblings, 15-year-old twins Lily and Ava, would benefit too. So I agreed, transferring $1,200 monthly plus $300, $500 for groceries. At first, it felt like a win-win. Mom's lasagna or pot roast greeted me after long workdays, and I didn't have to stress about bills or cooking. During family gatherings, my parents sang my praises. "Mia's killing it at her job," Dad would boast. "She's helping with the house, we're so proud." The validation felt warm, and I smugly compared my setup to friends juggling rent and utilities. I started splurging on gifts, $250 earrings for Mom, a $400 tool set for Dad, and trendy gadgets for the twins. In return, their gifts to me were lackluster. A $10 coffee mug, a mismatched scarf, a random gift card. I brushed it off, happy to contribute. Then I noticed things shifting. The old dishwasher broke, so I bought a $700 replacement. The fridge was next, then the stove. I upgraded the living room with a $1,500 couch and got new beds for the twins, $1,800 total. My parents' room got a queen-size bed and nightstands. Everyone was thrilled at first. But the thank yous faded. Lily once scoffed, "Took you long enough to replace our ugly beds." Mom critiqued the new mattress. "It's fine, but the pricier one would have been better." The breaking point came one September evening after a grueling day at work. I walked in to hear Ava whining to Mom. "Mia refused to give us $500 for new fall outfits." I kept my cool. "I didn't say no, I just asked what you're buying. $500 adds up fast." Lily rolled her eyes. "She thinks we'll waste her money," I snapped. "Want new clothes, get jobs." I worked at 16 and still bought my own stuff. The room froze. Mom's voice was icy. "Mia, that's unfair. The girls are 17. They should enjoy being young, not work." Dad backed her up. "You chose to work early. They're focusing on school." Dinner was silent, and for weeks my family treated me like a ghost, talking around me like I didn't exist. I didn't care, they were acting like spoiled kids. In mid-December, I came home to find them huddled over glossy brochures, buzzing with excitement. Mom thrust one at me. "Mia, look, Caribbean cruise packages for New Year's." The pictures showed turquoise waters and luxury ship decks. "You need to book the tickets and cabins now or we'll miss the best deals." I blinked. "This is the first I'm hearing about a cruise." Dad shrugged as if it was obvious. "We've been planning for weeks. It's $15,000 for all 5 of us, flights, cruise, and spending money." They stared at me, expecting me to whip out my card. I laughed, stunned. "You're out of your minds. I'm not paying $15,000 for a cruise." Mom's face hardened. "You've got that emergency fund, Mia. There's $22,000 in there. We all have access, remember?" My stomach churned. "That fund was for crises, like when the roof leaked last year, costing $6,000. "That's for emergencies," I said, "not vacations." Dad slammed the table. "We deserve this, Mia. You can always save more." I walked away, shaking. They'd planned this behind my back, assuming I'd bankroll their dream trip. The silent treatment worsened, but I was done caring. On New Year's Eve, I tried to mend things. I bought lavish gifts. A smartwatch for Dad, designer bags for the twins, a spa voucher for Mom, and a $70 gourmet cheesecake. That night, they were oddly warm. Mom hugged me, saying, "Mia, perfect timing for dinner." The twins chatted about school and Dad cracked jokes. It felt like family again. I went to bed hopeful. New Year's Day, the house was dead silent. No clanging pans, no arguing over gifts, no TV blaring Dad's sports. The twins' beds were made, unheard of. A note sat on the kitchen counter. My hands trembled as I read it. "Dear Mia, surprise, we're off on that Caribbean cruise. We booked it weeks ago with deposits from our savings, so you wouldn't suspect. This morning, we took $15,000 from the emergency fund to cover the rest. Since you didn't want to join, we figured you'd stay and watch the house. Eat the leftovers and relax. Love, your family, I read it twice, rage boiling. Their fake warmth last night was a ploy to keep me clueless while they stole my money and ditched me. Your family? What a lie. I wanted to call and scream, but why bother? They didn't care. Instead, I called my coworker, Rachel, whose cousin rented out a condo. Is that place still available? I asked. Yeah, I think so, Rachel said. You okay, Mia? I need to move out now. She gave me her cousin's number. By afternoon, I toured a cozy one-bedroom condo, unfurnished but perfect, 15 minutes from work. When can you move in? The landlord asked. Tomorrow, I said, handing over a deposit check. She gave me the keys, smiling. Welcome home. Back at my parents' house, I felt free. I called a moving company, paying extra for a same-day job. With receipts in hand, I pointed out everything I'd bought. The dishwasher, stove, fridge, living room couch, dining table, the twins' beds and desks, my parents' bedroom set, and the $2,200 70-inch TV Dad loved. The movers loaded it all, leaving the house bare except for their old, worn-out stuff. When my family returned a week later, tanned and smug, they froze at the empty house. Mom's jaw dropped. Mia, what did you do? I smiled, keys to my new condo in hand. Took my stuff, since I paid for it, enjoy your leftovers. I walked out, their stunned silence behind me. That was the last time I spoke to them. My new place is my sanctuary, and I've never felt lighter. They wanted a luxury vacation. I gave myself a new life.